What's up, y'all? It's your boy, the one and only G Money in the building, baby. Hey, I'm the host this week. Drop that beat.
Drawing the keys on this shit now.
Round of applause, round of applause. Y'all heard the rest? Well, I'm the best, baby. Come on now. Hey, your boy G Money is hosting out here, but hey, let me give you a preview of what we're working with tonight. We're going to get straight into it with the NBA coaches. Some getting fired, some being moved on. Some record-breaking scoring nights in the NBA for players, NFL playoff recaps, preview of the conference championships as well. And there's a saying we might actually already know who's in the Super Bowl at this moment. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Got some coaching changes going on. NCAA women's basketball later in the day and a little Aussie Open for y'all. But hey, you were tuned into the Man Cave Sports Podcast. We appreciate you listening to us, subscribing, liking, rating, all that. We love y'all out there, man. Appreciate all y'all. It's your boy G Money here. I'm here with my man Hybrid, Jae Jones, Wildcard Mar, and Coach Mike T. Coach Drip, right? Mike T.
Yeah, man. Get my name right and give me my belt.
I still owe the champ the belt. Man. Hey,
the belt? What's up with that? Commercial.
Hey, I've offered to give it to him before, but he wanted to wait for a certain time, and so it's not all my fault here. I try to make amends. We'll get to it this week, though. I promise. I know how fantasy players are, especially champs. But hey, somebody who is not around anymore, I guess, kind of thing. We're gonna jump into the NBA. There's a big coaching change that just happened with the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks are number 2 in the East with a 30-13 record. He was coaching at a 70% win rate. Adrian Griffin is fired as the Bucks head coach. Did y'all see this coming? And Doc Rivers is now hired. How do y'all feel about that? Jae Jones, talk to me.
Hey, when you said it was a team, I thought you were talking about the Wizards because they fired their coach too.
I was gonna slide that in as a transition to move on, you know.
But I was really disappointed in Milwaukee. Like you said, he had a 30-13 record. I know it was a lot of players who voiced their opinions about how they didn't like the schemes and things, how things were working, but he's a first-year head coach. You're halfway through the season, and you just acquired Dame Lillard, right? So the chemistry of the team, that's going to take time. That's not going to all happen within a half of a season. And then they were complaining how the defense dropped to, from like 4th or top 10 to like the 21st. But when you traded away Jrue Holiday, that's part of what you traded away, right? You traded the defense away. So I was really disappointed in the firing of Adrian Griffin. Doc Rivers, I don't think he's the answer to this team neither. We've seen him with a lot of talented rosters, and he hasn't been able to get them over the hill. Some of those teams have had injuries, but I don't know if he's necessarily the coach that's going to get them over the hill. So
would this be his last shot?
It probably will be his last shot. This is a super talented roster. Most of the team, they stay healthy for the most part. So I didn't like it. Just trying to adjust to another coach with the half of the season left to go is going to also be challenging too. So we'll see what they do. I seen they were out dancing the other night when they came out.
The intro the very next night.
Yeah, that was some sucker shit at his finest.
Ooh. Mike T, hop in here, man.
Jay, you just said it. What's the name of your show that's coming back soon?
Hey, that sucker shit, man.
Hey, this was some sucker shit. You mean to tell me Giannis' brother still got a job?
there was some fake news about that one.
Maybe if you give up a roster spot that you wasting, for his brother. Like, dog, this is come on,
Hey,
bro.
he's part of All-Star Weekend.
Dog, I am
Man,
starting
get out
to.
of here.
I'm starting. He is though. That is true. That is true. For the
Because of
third year,
Giannis. Because of Giannis.
Right.
I promise you, dog. I'm really starting to hate the new athlete. I'm starting to dislike him and despise him because at this point, I go pause when I say stuff. I go deep when I talk about these type of things because I think about it from a human perspective. Dog, you just affected this man's life, bro. All because you didn't want to do what you're supposed to freaking do. You're supposed to play defense. Get better at defense. How you 33 and what is it, 33 and 10?
33, 30 and 13. 30 and 13.
30 and 13. And you complaining about defense? From a team that's the second best record in the NBA? Come on, bro. Like we gotta stop this. We have to stop this. We gotta like at some point I'm gonna stop supporting it, bro. Like
there has been a couple things that led up to this. So it's not just like one
but
thing.
All right, cool. When we gonna start trading the players when they mess up? Or cutting them. Matter of fact, don't trade, cut them. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're doing to this man money and his family. I'm sure he moved to Milwaukee. I'm sure that his kids are in school right now if he does have kids.
Sure. This was Adrian Griffin's first job. Will he get another job as head coach, Mike?
No, probably not.
No. Oh man, that would be rough. That'd be rough. Hey, he'll end with a pretty good career winning percentage then, though. That's for sure. Wild card. What you think?
Hey, I think Mike hit it all on all points, man. That's some real 304 shit, man. Y'all, the Bucks play. This is on the players, man. Like you, especially Giannis, because you go in off season say, man, hey, man, I want to.
He got him the job.
Well, but what I'm saying is Giannis is like, yo, man, I want to make sure that the organization is moving in the right direction to win a championship. So Adrian Griffin, in his first year coaching, not only does he have you as the second best record in the East, third best overall in the whole NBA, does that not have you going in the direction that you want as a superstar player? So give the man a chance. So y'all crying that everything ain't roses, but y'all winning. Winning should be able to cure everything. So now y'all acting like some real. Yeah, well, no, I was going to use another.
I know,
but
but
I'm doing my best to keep it real PG right now because, like, when I see stuff like this, it pisses me off because it's like Mike said, like this dude uprooted. He had 14 different interviews for coaching vacancies. If y'all wanted, and you go to Doc Rivers, we talking about the dude that's been milking the hell out of that 08 championship. The same dude that didn't have superstar on superstar on superstar on superstar can't get out the second round, dude.
Blow 3-1 leads.
Y'all playing, man. Y'all. Hey, man, I'm looking at the owner of the Bucks. I sat down and be like, yo, what's the problem? Let's sit down at the table and hash it out. Because I'm not getting rid of this coach. He got us going in the right direction. So that's on the owner. That's on the GMs. Y'all should have nipped that shit in the bud and told the players to shut up and play ball. Sorry. Straight up.
Hybrid, you got any thoughts on this?
So, last year, the Bucks, number one in the NBA in the East, 58-24. So that means that if they were just to stay the course with their coach, they were on pace. Even if they just split with a few games left, with the same exact record they're right now, they were going to do better than what they did last year. I don't get it.
About the same with that math.
No, I'm saying versus winning out. You know what I mean? I'm saying if you just do what they did and add those extra couple games, you know, they would have a better record than that 58 win. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, 31 more games, because they only got 38 left. So they won 31 more games and dropped the rest of them. They still have more wins than they did last season, about 4 more. Then my thing is, like you guys said, you knew what you were getting when you let your best perimeter defender go to another team. You knew what you were getting. Then the man, it's not like he's not doing well. And to your point about Giannis, you got to stop that bullshit. The man telling you to come out the game and you arguing with this man and making this man look like a poo putt on national TV. That ain't good. That's not what leaders do. And it sucks because you were so
It's one of the
humble
instances.
when you came here. When you got to the show, you were humble, Giannis. We couldn't pronounce your name. Now we can't pronounce your name. You on some bullshit. And I just feel like the Bucks have set themselves up because I usually don't agree with Hibachi, but he's on point. Other than when you had 3 Hall of Famers, you have done nothing, Doc Rivers. And the Bucks, y'all just paid a loser. Other than that 1 year when the Green Doodle team won, they beat us. Yes, they did. So what? It happens because we got back at their ass. Check that stat. You only get your last win, Celtics. But anyway, that's another topic. I don't like Doc Rivers. Never have, never will, and he needs a throat lozenge. We can move on.
Hey, I never got to comment on Doc Rivers either, but go ahead, Jay.
Shots.
I was just gonna say that the Bucks are now on the hook for paying 3 coaches. They're paying Budenholzer,
3.
they're paying Adrian Griffin, and now they're about to pay, or they're paying Doc Rivers. So, and that's just, I mean, like Mar said, that's on the owner, man. Like you got to do better.
You expect nothing but the best over there in Milwaukee. Nothing but the best. Somewhere they don't expect nothing but the best. It's a little bit opposite here. You know, Jay mentioned it. Wes Anderson of the Wizards is no longer the coach, but he's going to get a front office spot. 10 second play clock. 10-second play clock. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all talking about this?
Yeah. Who cares?
Okay. Yeah.
I got 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. You didn't give me the thumbs up. You didn't give me the thumbs up, but
you didn't
go for
it.
it.
You didn't let me say nothing about Doc, but it's cool. I told you, whether they keep Bill or they lose Bill, it's blowing everything up.
Hey, as he said,
right before that move to be the Alexander Generals.
No,
somebody did blow it up. Somebody who did blow it up, yo.
Wizards, something like that.
Joel Embiid blew it up the other night, going against the San Antonio Spurs, drops a Philadelphia 76ers record 70-point game, 70 point, 18 boards, and 5 assists. It's a historical stat. Something else is historical. This happened 18 years ago to the day of Kobe Bryant's 81 game. It's being reported as well. Hey, is it a sign? Is it a sign, Jay? What do you think about Joel Embiid's 70 on the Spurs? Fastest time too.
It's definitely a great accomplishment. I mean, when you score 17 and have 18 boards, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, nah. I mean, he did it against the Spurs regardless, but 70 and 18 is 70 and 18. Again, I can't really say what Joel Embiid is. Yes, it's a great career, it's a great highlight stat, but Joel Embiid is going to be judged when he gets in the playoffs. That's where he's going to be we're going to be all eyes on him to see what he does and how he performs. Until he gets to a championship or win a championship and dominates in some form or fashion, then I can say, okay, yeah. But it's a great career milestone for him to get 70 and 18. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I'm not gonna judge him until he gets to the playoffs.
Okay. Wild card.
Hey, it's impressive. I for regular season, you know, shits and giggles. It looks good. But I ain't even gonna repeat what Jay said because he's 100% right on that end. But if it does help Joel Embiid get another MVP, then so be it. Obviously, Joker went back to back, so it might be Embiid's year to go back to back. A 70-point game can help. When they start tallying up votes,
A little bit.
yeah, it can help, but just a little bit. They start tallying up votes and be like, "Hey, man, I remember that 70-point game in January." So that helps on that end. But hey, Jay hit it all the more important points, man. Let's see that type of performance when it matters.
Hey, Mike T, what's your thoughts of you, Joel Embiid?
I only care because it happened on the day Kobe had 81. That's it. I told y'all about what I feel about Joel Embiid. Jay and Wildcard Mars said everything that I was going to say. I don't really care. Okay. It seems like every regular season he do something that'd be like, ooh. And then the playoffs, he'd be like,
That'd be happening. What hybrid?
Hey, everything they said, but I'm actually I'm actually happy for him, you know what I mean? Because he didn't have a cool little, I guess, month and a half. He had that big game against Joker, you know what I mean? Where he finally showed that he can hang with him, you know what I mean? And to everybody's point, it's like he's coming to his own. Now, forget the playoffs. Can he stay healthy this season? Can he stay on the court this season? That's one thing, you know what I mean? And let's see that. You know, let's take it, have, you know, All-Star break, then go. You know what I mean? See.
We gonna bring that up later in one of these episodes too, because there's gonna be some players that can't actually be first ballot all-stars or whatever. So because of not playing enough.
All NBA, yeah.
All NBA joint at the end of the season. Hey, somebody else who had another record-breaking night, broke his own record for the third time, actually. Karl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves dropped 62 in a loss. Now.
Hey, man,
his coach was not too pleased about this. So how y'all what you think about Cat 62? Is it comparable because you lost? Or how you think about that wild card? You giggle about it, man. You like that? You like that?
Why we talking about it? This motherfucker lost. They lost. What are we talking about? They win.
We talking about losses.
Hey man, you can't. This is what I hate in sports is we can't keep hyping up crap, individual performances and losing effort. It looked good, but you ain't won. The objective in the game is to win, not to lose. What are we giving awards for? Hey man, you look great. Losing, out of here, man.
Jae Jones.
What Mar forgot to mention is they didn't just lose. They lost to the Hornets. Like
a losing team.
At home too, right?
Man, like, bruh, they could have lost in the Walmart parking lot, bruh. Like, you're not supposed to drop 62 and lose to the Hornets, bruh.
Hey.
Like, it's impressive, yeah, but it's crazy because they actually benched Cat. He could have probably had more, but they benched Cat, I think, at certain points in the fourth quarter, especially down the stretch, I believe. So, like Mar said, I mean, 62 in a losing effort, I mean, it was cool because Embiid dropped 70, so it seemed kind of cool that two players are going off. But come on, bruh. Y'all got to win that. And the way they lost was terrible, too. Like, if you watched how they lost the game, it was terrible.
Y'all sound just like coach there. Chris Finch had some not so kind words for his team after that, saying they were immature. This is not good basketball at all. Y'all are not playing right, type thing. So he had some words, and he said it wasn't very good. Mike T, what's your thoughts about this?
They still haven't recovered from Gobert getting choked out by Draymond. They don't rock with Cat. Because they know where that you rock with your teammate and he gets 62 and you lose.
Oh, snap.
That team is fragile. And they are Anthony Edwards, get out of there.
Facts.
Please.
Soon.
Please.
Matter of fact, you weren't even when we said we're not gonna talk about the all-star snubs, but he was a snub. So at the end of the day, get out of there, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hybrid, what you think about Cat 62?
Shout out to Jimmy Butler. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. Because right now, do y'all realize, do y'all know about a month ago now, they were the number one team in the West.
Yep.
They still are the number one team.
They tied. They tied with Oklahoma City. But things like this, trust me, believe. Hey, Cat, Oklahoma City is gonna let you get that 62 again. And give you the same feeling that, hey, take this L with you. If I'm Cat, I send an email to Sports Center. Don't talk about 62. That don't mean nothing. Because you got it in the L. And regardless of what you want to say, you got it in the L. So, yeah, Embiid made history and he got the dub. You had to walk off like, man, let's go 62 though. Nah, ain't no silver line to losing. And I agree, Anthony Edwards, get out of there. But they're going to find a way to franchise tag you, even though ain't no franchise tag in NBA, but they're going to try to keep you there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to offer you like $600,000 million or something, whatever. You know what I mean? Because they know once you go, Cat's off. So, I've never been a Cat fan. And I think he's one of the problems because like you just said, if we on the court right there and one of y'all is frying, if I'm an off game, but one of y'all is on, y'all about to score 50, I'm strapping. Hey, y'all, hey, check the baseline, cutter. They weren't doing none of that. They didn't care. And the quote, I think was an Anthony Edwards or someone said, we got so enamored with Cat scoring, we just started watching too, and we let it go. No, y'all a bunch of bullshit. I don't play the right way. Minnesota is, that's why Kevin Garnett left y'all.
They need an OG. They need an OG on that team.
KG,
They
that's
had
my
one.
man.
They had one. He went to Miami.
Hey. Hey, something up with these points, man. I'll tell you what. Should have been betting the over on all those point spreads, and you would have too if you got with BetAlytics.com and us over here at the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to BetAlytics.com. Use our promo code Caveman. This show is being brought to you a little bit by BetAlytics. We appreciate y'all. Hey, if you didn't know, we have the brand new API system out. You can get data, tools, point spreads, everything you want every day, daily with the new APIs, refresh 24/7 as well. So we'll talk more about that as the show goes on. But moving on. Wild card weekend in the NFL. It's a little bit wild out there. We're gonna start with the Texans and the Ravens game. Texans and the Ravens game first. All right, y'all. 34-10. Texans lost to the Ravens. It was tied at halftime. Oh, my prediction was wrong. The points didn't matter at all. Mike T.
Crown him.
Crown him. You're talking MVP here.
Yeah. Crown him.
Okay.
Crown him.
Hey.
We can't say the defense won this one. We can say the defense helped him, but we can't say they won it.
Hey,
crown him. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I thought I knew they was gonna win anyway. We knew that. Well, I'm not gonna say we, but I think majority of people knew that it's not CJ Stroud's time yet. Even though he's he had shown a lot of potential. D'Amico Ryan, shouts out to you for your first year being a coach and doing what you did. Shout out to you. Shout out to the whole Houston Texans. But yeah, man, the Ravens is a tough team to beat. They're very balanced, man.
Yeah. Hybrid. What's your take?
The Ravens played the best game of keep away once they put their foot on your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! I said, bro, they not giving CJ enough time to come back. And then the defense, I gotta disagree with you. They didn't turn him over. And to your point, G Money, he does not throw picks. I was
picks.
I was like, damn, he's you know what I mean. And the moment didn't look too big. Pause for him. It's looked too big for the team as a whole. They like a year or two off, one receiver, maybe a dynamic defensive player, you know what I'm saying, on the other side, away. But the Texans, and I'm a Cowboys fan, the Texans, they looking kind of like legit right now for the future. But the Ravens, oh man, that's a tough team to beat. That's like, man, they can run the ball. Like they can still run the ball. And they try to give that field too much credit. I live in the DMV area. It was no way that field was as good as they claimed to be with the snow that it got with the moisture.
Shit, it looked good.
It did look good, but
it looked better than Buffalo's.
Hey, wild card. What you think about that Texans Ravens game, man?
Hey, man, Joe wanting the Texas time, bro. Hey, you was looking good. Nice story. It's a great one. Rookie coach, rookie quarterback. Yeah, you can't write a better script. The only way you can write a better script if Disney had put it in the Super Bowl, but that Disney don't. Yeah, they don't own all of the NFL yet. They own some of it, all of it.
Oh man.
But, yeah, man. You just ran up against a bigger, better team, man. That's just the fact of the matter is. And Coach Drip is 100% right. Say what you want. All these haters could look at the numbers. Oh, his numbers ain't that. Crown the man. When you open those God-given eyes and you put him on your TV screen when he plays, you can't tell me that's not an MVP player right there. So talk to him. Give him the crown.
Jae Jones.
The game, went kind of what I thought it would go. Baltimore definitely dominated the running game. They had, I think, like 229 yards. Lamar had 100 of them. So Lamar,
100.
yeah, Lamar was Lamar, right? Like the second quarter, they had a little bit of the rust from the layoff. That's kind of how the Texans were able to get the momentum going into halftime. But once that third quarter hit, the Ravens got it going, and it was just tough to stop, man. Also, the Texans had 11 penalties. Every time they had momentum, they got in the way with a penalty, which
Yeah,
you ain't trying to be.
100% on that point with that one.
You ain't trying to be in second and third and long against that Ravens defense, but that's a team that I'm gonna have to see quite often. They're in my division, but they look good though. Shout out to the real team of Texas.
And they get new uniform. They get new uniforms next year.
Damn, the shots is just coming.
The
for no
best
reason,
team in
pause.
Texas.
They've got a squad over there. That's for sure, man. Like I said, hey, Jay said it. Penalties killed him out that joint. Ravens came out rusty. They couldn't keep the pressure on Lamar, man, and he just took off on them. He put him on the back right there. Moving on though. Hey, y'all don't play that stuff, man. Bang, 49ers Packers. 49ers take down the Packers 24-21. Close game out here. Hybrid, start us off.
Man, I actually thought that the Packers would take this. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was on my like this, like, huh? Like it didn't seem like this is the 49ers team that beat the shit out of the Cowboys in week 5. Yeah. Let's move on. But this game it was a whole lot closer than it should have been. But the way Jordan Love has been playing, I can see why. You know what I mean? So I just feel like 49ers going forward, yeah.
Jae Jones.
I'm with the hybrid, man. I definitely got this game wrong. I thought that it would be a blowout. I thought the 49ers was gonna clap them cheeks. But
pause.
Yeah.
I'm about to say he don't get a pause. He don't get a pause.
He definitely gets pause.
But Green Bay, they should have won the game. They should have won the game. 49ers look real mid, very, very mid. Brock Purdy looked mid. I know Debo went out. There's no way you could tell me that he forgets how to play quarterback when Debo goes out the game with all those Pro Bowl caliber players. Like that, it's just wild to me. But they were able to get the win. The field goal kicker blew an opportunity to tie the game or win a game. And, Green Bay had the running game going. But 49ers got through. We'll see what they. Right. We'll talk about their matchup coming up this week.
Mike T.
You can't wait.
Oh man, no, I just want to say that Jordan Love turned into Brett Favre, because that was some Brett Favre. That interception, I was like, is that a 4 on the back of his jersey? Like, what happened? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But you Brock Purdy haters, you guys are remarkable. You guys are some remarkable people, man. The man was the second to last pick. Oh no, he was the last pick in the NFL draft.
The last.
What the hell do you expect from him?
Nah, he can't.
Y'all judging him like he's Peyton Manning.
He's a starting quarterback in the NFL, though,
and he's winning. His team is playing next weekend. So why are you like? Come on now! Like we just said, Cat. We just went on Cat for having 62 and losing. This dude winning, and every time he win, everybody got something to say about him. It's crazy to me. Like if he lose this week, next week I won't say not a damn word because I'll be wrong. But damn, the man keep winning, and y'all keep judging him.
Because he looked mid. He looked mid.
Well, so what I'm saying is
he looked mid, and his number one receiver went out. What happened to y'all when y'all traded y'all number one receiver to Philly?
Yeah, but we didn't have as many weapons. We don't have as many weapons. We didn't have Kittle.
I'm going to say what I said
Pro
again.
Bowlers.
I'm going to say what I just said again, and I'm going to say it slower because you guys can move the goalposts all you want. When you all traded your number one receiver to Philly, what happened? You haven't
The
been in the play.
offense-
You haven't been in the playoffs since. If CeeDee Lamb is not playing, the Dallas Cowboys is a different fucking team. Come on, stop it, y'all.
I get and I understand
Every
that.
single
Everybody
team.
does, but everybody doesn't have the amount of weapons that Brock Purdy has.
Again, if you lose your number one receiver,
Brandon Ayuk was actually the number one receiver over there this season.
Okay, G. All right. All right. Okay.
He was.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so does Brandon Ayuk have as many rushing yards as Deebo Sanders and receiving yards combined? Okay, let me go. Let me.
I'm saying two things can be true, though, Drip. Like you true. I get what you said, but at the same time, the same thing is true for what Jae Jones is saying. Like he does have more than just one option. You know what I mean? Like
every team got more than one option, but if you lose your main one, it hurts. If you take Rice off the Kansas City Chiefs next week against the Ravens, they're going to get slaughtered. If you take Pacheco, who is their number one running back, and then he doesn't play against the Ravens, they're going to get slaughtered. That's every team that's left in the playoffs, bro. Like,
but even when he didn't have Deebo, he was still. And when I say he was mid, I'm not saying like he was missing throws that he should have been making. Like he was missing wide open receivers at times.
You know, Joel Embiid, when he scored 70 points, he missed some shots, right? They won the game. They won the game, right? Ain't we about talk about San Francisco about to play?
Yeah.
Right?
They did enough to win.
But that has nothing to do with Ravens.
It does, because if you take anybody's number one
performance and somebody still can win, though, bro. Like
my man, if you're throwing the ball,
for instance, for example,
First off, he doesn't have to throw the ball. He has CMC in the backfield that he throws the ball to for 7 catches that game as well.
Right, and
who is the MVP there?
Green Bay's defense was not fully shutting down the run, but they was maintaining it.
Oh so yeah, he did a much better job.
So he had to throw the ball. And he threw
the ball more.
And he threw the ball more than often without his number one receiver. I'm confused why y'all don't understand that logic. If you take so you mean tell me that Dak Prescott's the same quarterback without CeeDee Lamb?
Huh? No, he's not. He's not the same, but he's supposed to be doing the same thing.
He got weapons.
Yeah, I agree, and he should be doing the same thing if CeeDee Lamb is out there.
No,
not out there.
No, because we just seen what Jalen Hurts did without AJ Brown.
We will.
Hey, Jalen Hurts' arm has been caught into question before, right?
See what I mean?
Hey,
y'all be moving the goalposts.
I hate the excuse.
Hey, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Wild card.
Hey, I love the banter because I mean y'all both make great points, but at the end of the day, Green Bay should have had this game in hand, and no matter how the mainstream media put San Francisco on a pedestal to be one of the most juggernauted teams in NFL history, you had them on the hook, and I don't know what Jordan Love was thinking with that throw. I mean, look at all the things he did wrong in that instance. He's going to his right, throwing across his body. There was 3 San Francisco 49ers there. There was 1 Green Bay Packer there. And I don't know, like, damn. I don't know what made him do that. It was, wasn't it first down? He had 2 timeouts.
Yeah, it was first down. After the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, and it's like he had, like he didn't have to rush. You had time to get yourself into field goal range. You had time to get yourself into, a position to win the game. You had time. You just got to chalk that up to, inexperience. We got to remember this is Jordan Love's technical, not, his actual rookie year, but his first year as a starter. And he played well. And he kind of threw it all in the trash with that one mistake. So you just got to chalk it up to inexperience, man.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
All of us have said that the Green Bay Packers lost that game themselves. They lost it, right?
Yeah.
Why hasn't none of us said anything about their defense, but we all just said something to the 49ers defense? Because if that's the case, then the 49ers defense lost that game. Why is everybody just brushing the brush? Okay, what I'm saying to you is none of us have said anything about the defense, but everybody's throwing shots at Brock Purdy.
Hey, I'm the host here, man. Y'all supposed to come up with that good stuff.
No,
Y'all
just
supposed to come
asking.
up with that good
I
stuff.
I'm just
said that they
asking.
got the running game going. They had the running game going all day on San Francisco,
Yeah.
which was surprising.
Yeah, but you're saying that now that I brought it up. You didn't say that before.
I said that
You
in my
thought-
first point.
Okay.
He did say that in his first one.
He said the
Oh.
defense. Like I
I
just
said
asked.
I said Green Bay got the running game
He said
going.
that.
Oh, I'm about to hop on top. And Brandon Ayuk
What?
does have more receiving yards than Debo's receiving and rushing together.
Okay. Got you.
I gotta kick him while he's down right there. Man.
You're
We
not
having
kicking me
fun
when
out
I'm
here.
down. Everybody knows.
Having
Go
fun
to the
out
depth
here.
chart. Look at the depth
Hey.
chart. Put in San Francisco 49 depth chart. I guarantee that joint say Debo saying his number one receiver.
We go get to some other depth charts out here for the Bucks and the Lions. Bucks and the Lions had it was a good game out there also. Bucks lose 23-31. Jared Goff, man, is doing Jared Goff things. Mike T brought him up as one of his breakout performances for the playoffs so far this season. Hey, wild card. Talk to me about this game, Bucks and Lions.
Hey, good win by the Lions, and I think they did everything they need to do. They still got to fix their secondary issues. They had Baker Mayfield looking like he was Dan Marino back there, and but the offense of the Lions did their thing. They was able to move the ball when need to be, and I got to give Baker Mayfield credit. I didn't see them even winning the division, let alone being that far into the to the playoffs. And I got to say this. I got to get this off my chest, fellas. If I'm a player for the Buccaneers, I am pissed off at Todd Bowles because the Lions gave you an opportunity to get the,
Punt back, right?
yeah, something. There's no guarantee that the Lions make a field goal or anything in that point. So you had the timeout in your hand, dog. You can't go. You can't go. You about to go. You on your way to Cancun and you taking that timeout with you, but it don't mean nothing to that game.
Eesh.
Like,
That's a bad look for Todd Bowles. I agree. Mike T.
This was the game that should have been the deciding factor of the comeback. I don't know if it's comeback player of the year or most improved, but one of these two should have, most improved. I think Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is. He showed up this year. Cleveland looks stupid. Cleveland looks very stupid. But as far as the game goes, the Lions, man. Me and Jay had coined the phrase "the Lions be lining." They roaring right now. They're doing pretty good. They look pretty good right now, and I'm excited to see what's next for them.
Hybrid, what you think about that Lions and Bucks game, man?
Oh, gotta go back to Coach Drip. Hey, Cleveland, guess what? If you'd had Baker Mayfield this season, wouldn't have had old man Flacco. Might have did something. It pays to be patient, right? Oh, okay. But so I was wrong. I picked the Bucks to win.
Yes, it's.
I called a upset, and I was hella wrong. But I wasn't wrong about that much because, man, oh man, like I said, Detroit. If y'all think y'all gonna contend with the little loops and scoopy scoops that San Francisco do all game and the man routes and the glitch plays, man, y'all better move. Because to me, the Bucks, and shout out to the Bucks, they was in this game to the very end. They just had some mistakes, some slip-ups that cost them. And Todd Bowles, you might not be there next year, bro. Trust and believe. When that evaluation comes, they're going to say, well, we could have maybe had a chance. Yeah, bro, clean your stuff out. We got to get somebody else in here. But shout out to the Lions because they like Coach Drip said, the Lions are not lining right now. They haven't been lining all season. Hey, more power to them. Motor City, do y'all think?
Yeah, Jae Jones.
Hey man, they sacrificed the Pistons for the Wolverines and the Lions, baby. I keep telling y'all that, man. I keep telling y'all that, man.
That's
Hey,
funny.
They
It's in the water. It's in the water.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
hey.
man. Oh, you dead wrong.
Bad. That was bad. That was bad.
You dead wrong for that one.
Hey, man. Nah,
Bad
man.
joke.
The Lions, they handle business, man. They handle business at home. They're a really tough team to beat at home. Jared Goff, St. Brown, and Laporta. The rushing game got going. Baker Mayfield and those guys put up a great fight. I'm with Mike. I think Baker should definitely be comeback player of the year, man. And
you know who he's contending with?
Yeah,
I don't know if he's in
wait. I cannot wait.
I know it's Damar
Damar
Hamlin.
Hamlin. Joe Flacco's up there too.
Yeah, he
shouldn't be. He played 2 games.
Shouldn't be up there. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
played 6 quarters of football.
I agree. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that point for sure.
And is this war based? No, let me not say that because
Damar Hamlin been.
That's what I'm saying. He should get
active a lot of
Is he only eligible because he almost died? Like,
come on, man. Hey, somebody drive the bus,
please. He is definitely eligible because of something like that. But we gonna move on. Something that is very eligible. The Chiefs are once again in the AFC Conference Championship game. Do you want to be first or last on this wild card? I'm throwing it up to you here. What you want to do?
I mean, I'll take it right now. I mean, hey.
Whoa, pause.
I can't. I absolutely can't. Can't win.
We are some immature kids out here, y'all. We love it. We love it.
I know, right?
Hey, yo.
we look better than our age.
James Nolan with it.
Wow, God.
Hey, fact of the matter is they kept, the narrative from the national media. Oh, it's Mahomes' first road game. Can they do it? Can they do it? And I've been trying to tell them Buffalo folks, man, y'all can get a win against the Chiefs in the regular season. Y'all still got a goose egg by that win column in the postseason. So that's all that matters, man. Hey, like we was talking about with your boy Embiid, man, you're supposed to win when it matters most. That's what Patrick Mahomes does. So, hey, I'm gonna keep it short and simple and sweet like that.
I wish I could have that swagger with my team.
Hey, you want to hop in, hybrid?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna blame this on. I forget who his name is. The dude that plays for the Bills that was talking all that trash about Mahomes this and he ain't never this. Well, guess what he did do? He did beat y'all. He sent who was it?
Deion Dawkins, the left tackle.
Yeah. Like, bruh, he sent y'all home. Like, bye. You know what I mean? And we not gonna let Mr. Allen off the hook. Oh, I'm not gonna let him off the hook. Because regardless of what the fact is, your team lost. You lost, and you missed. Yeah. Diggs, he missed that. He dropped that catch.
I'm about to say, I'd have a rebuttal on that. That was most incredible
also,
throw.
You didn't miss him going wide across the middle. Or going to the left. So, you know what I mean? Just like I said, Josh Allen, get your shit together. I'm done.
Hey, Mike T.
So I agree with everything else except the Josh Allen take. Again, he's one of those that everybody just want to talk bad about. They didn't lose that game because of him. As a matter of fact, they was in that game because of him. He was running like Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There. Like with black quarterbacks, they say they run. With white quarterbacks, they say they scramble.
Hey, throw that equality card out there, man. Throw that equality card.
He was running.
That's a very good point right there.
He was running. He was not scrambling. He was running. They were in that game because of him. Everybody in the city of Buffalo that night failed him. His coach for that dumb old 4th down play. Me and my brother were sitting over here watching the game, right? And when the play happened, my brother wanted Kansas City to win. But he got upset because he was like, hold up. Do they let him do that? And they talk about Damar Hamlin. I'm like, bro, I've never seen the Bama play. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Remember, last year I wasn't watching. So, the only time I kind of seen him on the field was the situation, from last year. I saw, the play and that, what happened.
And I was just asking a question earlier.
Yeah. Why did they do that? They was going for the field good win. Yeah. They was going for the field good win. They got too cocky, and that's why they lost that game. Everybody lost that game for Josh. I'm gonna be honest with you. As somebody that is not really a Josh Allen fan, and I've watched, people talk about him, and I've seen some of the things that people have said that I understand a little bit of. The end of his regular season proved why he was an elite quarterback. This game to me, kind of prove why he's an elite quarterback, why there is a Mahomes versus Allen rivalry.
Got you. I
You know,
caught you. I caught you. You just said the same way. Cat got 62 in a losing effort.
I'm
Josh
not.
Allen. It's the same thing.
I also said.
I'm just saying the same way we come down on Mahomes, Jackson, whoever else quarterback, when their team lose, they don't deliver. I'm just saying I'm coming down hard. Pause. Whoa.
You see, that's what that's why you had to pause yourself, because you didn't listen to what the first thing I said. Because the first thing I said with this is the first thing I said with Cat. I said Cat's team don't like him. They failed him. That's the first thing I said with Cat. And that's what I'm saying with that's what I'm saying with Josh Allen. They didn't lose that game with Cat. Going back to Cat, they didn't lose that game because of Cat.
I understand.
They lost that game because they don't like him. This game,
they definitely like Josh Allen and Buffalo.
They like Josh Allen. They just failed him.
I
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, because it does seem kind of hypocritical to not judge Josh Allen. But the game I saw, like using my eyes, come on now. It's 4th down. Weren't they down by 3?
Yeah.
When that happened,
it was early on, right? It was in the
second,
third.
4th quarter.
That was
I think they were down 7, because if they would have scored,
when he went for the 4th down.
No, they was down 3, because they never was down 7 in the game. They was only down 3.
3.
Yeah, because it was 27-24. So
they were up.
No, they were down.
They were down. They were down, because if they would have scored, it would have been double digits. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I thought. So at the end of the day, like, why? What? Huh? Yeah, that was dumb. Josh Allen missed on a couple of passes, so I do, to Harvard's point, he wasn't perfect, but the city of Buffalo just be Buffaloing.
No, that joint happened. When was it? Maybe
It was the 4th quarter.
In the 4th quarter.
That's why I said they went for the feel good win.
Yeah.
Because if they would have converted that, there's no way they lose that game. The whole Holy Spirit would have been over that damn stadium if they would have got that. Like, Walker Martin would have turned off the game like, there ain't no way we winning this.
Bro.
Jae Jones.
I'm with Mike. Josh Allen, he really played a really good game. Even the pass that Hybrid mentioned where he missed Stephon coming across, he had Shakur and Shakur dropped it. You know what I'm saying? He had like 2 or 3 drops. Like, a lot of passes that Josh Allen missed is because they dropped it. Like, Stephon Diggs dropped a deep pass.
That was the most amazing pass I have seen. That was in the air forever and on a dime. Like all he had to do was keep running. He didn't have to do that jump or nothing. It was in his arms.
When you a diva, you got to do it like a diva.
But if you notice, he always jumps with his. That's been one of his indictments.
That's why I just said when you're a diva, you got to do it like a diva.
Yeah, that's a touchdown if he keeps running. He had that man beat and
Josh Allen played that.
What we call it, the diva jump.
Then he goes on the sideline and beats the sideline up. Like, bro, no, it's your fault.
But Buffalo also had the running game going too. Buffalo, I thought Buffalo. I was surprised that Kansas City gave up so many yards on the ground. It was a really good game. It was what we expected it was going to be. The kicker for Buffalo, I don't know what he got paid, but he damn sure shanked that shit wide right, bro. And
with no wind.
Hey, that joint was wild, and I guess that's why people are like, well, he could have thrown it to Diggs to get the ball closer. So it would. I mean, it's a 40-yard field goal. Hey, but I thought he was gonna make it to tie it, but it was a really good game. They was throwing snowballs at the players for the Chiefs. I thought that shit was crazy.
They was throwing them Mahomes.
Jason Kelce was out there wilding. So
shirt off, man.
And Mars boy, the other Kelce was out there balling like his girl was out there. He had a really
we was wondering where he was. Where was he all fantasy season for me? I'll tell you that. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes becomes the most dynamic duo in NFL playoff history after this past weekend. Nobody has connected for more touchdowns than these two. They just passed Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. So,
hey,
they are historical duty out there.
Hey, Kansas City, keep giving it to Pacheco.
He is balling right now. Yo, that's something that I'm surprised you didn't bring up. Yo, we've been questioning the Chiefs' offense all year, pretty much.
Yeah.
He had one punt that entire game. Patrick Mahomes does his thing, 17 for 23, 215, 2 touchdowns. Pacheco's doing his thing. Kelsey's doing his thing out there, 2 touchdowns out there, man. Like, hey, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to that next one coming up soon, man. But that was the end of the divisional round. We're moving on to where the big boys play. Conference championship round. Let's hop right in there. Chiefs, Ravens.
Mhm.
We're gonna save you last this time, Wild Card. We're gonna save you last. Mike T, what do you think's gonna happen this game, man? Give us a little preview.
Wild Card Ma won't be here next week. Ravens.
Ooh,
Straight
Win or lose, dog.
shots.
purple flock out here.
I think it's going to be either close or they finna whoop them Bama's bad. I think this is Lamar's year, man. I think this is Lamar's year. This is Lamar's year.
Oh, I see Wild Card already pounds. We saving the dog for the end. Saving him for the end. Jae Jones.
Nah, I agree with Mike, man. I'm thinking this. I think it's Lamar's year. He's got a championship defense on the other side. I think also the running game from Baltimore is going to be effective. They're going to look at what Buffalo did and use that some similar format.
They have the number 1 running offense in the league.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be one particular player. It can be, it can be by a committee. Lamar, Justice Hill, Dalvin Cook. I think also the injuries are going to play a part. I think Kansas City's a little banged up, linebacker-wise, offensive line-wise. So I think Mark Andrews might be coming back as well. So tight ends versus linebackers, I think the Ravens are gonna get it by at least 3-6. They'll probably win by.
All right. Hybrid. What do you think about this conference championship between the Chiefs and Ravens?
Well, the thing is, right? So it's 2 situations. I got one Lamar in Baltimore, and I got one Lamar in Kansas City. You know what I mean? Now, the one Lamar in Kansas City, that's my bro. But the one Lamar in Baltimore, he's gonna fuck my bro's team up on Sunday. So it's a real bad feeling right now because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news to my bro, but from what I can see, the Ravens are hyped for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're more hyped to play this game than Kansas because Kansas City got 2 already. They've been there, they've done that, and you know what I mean. They showing that they got that championship pedigree. Shout out to the Chiefs, shout out to the Wild Card Mob. But the Ravens, this team ain't been there, and they they licking their chops. They like.
Okay. So that's 3 for the Ravens right now. Hey, I told you we saving the dog for last. Wild Card. Get at him.
Despite what Mike T say, I'm gonna show up because I ain't like some of these cowboy people and don't show up when they lose. So I'm gonna be.
Hey, I haven't put my pick out there yet. Man. Hey.
So I'm gonna still be here, win or lose next Thursday. Fact of the matter is this is gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a real close game. To Jay's point, man, those are some of the things that does worry me. The linebacker Willie Gay, he's on the injury report, but he'll play. It's the offensive line play that scares me. We got a couple of guys that are banged up, and Joe Tooney, who's a left guard, an all-pro left guard, he might not play. So that does scare me going up against that front 4. But at the end of the day, there was 2 games that I looked at that I saw that the Ravens played that I think the Chiefs need to take a strong look at film-wise. And Cleveland Browns and the LA Rams both went to M&T Bank, and they ran the ball down their throat and gave them much success on the offensive side, and it opened up the passing game. So if you're looking at the Chiefs offense compared to the Rams and the Browns offense, they can recreate what they did and give them a chance to win. But I'm still right with the Chiefs because, hey, man, we ain't got to be jazzed up for this game, man. This is a business trip, man. We've been there, done that, dog. So
we'll never have a respected podcast.
So we have one more Chiefs vote there, and I'm a wild card, man. Hey, Patrick Mahomes is that dude. I'm going with Chiefs. Going with Chiefs because they going. That's what they do. Like wild card. Pacheco's out there. He's been balling. I bet this over on carries last weekend. Easy hit over 14 and a half. Got a little tight there, but it was good. Somebody who I did not bet on to be here right now. The Lions and the 49ers in the NFC. Lions and 49ers in the NFC Championship. Hybrid. Who you got? Preview this for us.
I'm crazy. I actually got the 49ers.
You're crazy for that?
Huh?
You're not crazy for that.
The Lions are playing pretty good football, and to Mike T's point, Jared Goff is balling. Like he's showing up in the moments he needs to show. But I think let me back that up. Is Debo playing? That's the question he's asked.
He's questionable now.
He's questionable. Okay, he was limited at practice today. We are recording on a Thursday night.
If he's not 100%, no, I take that back. I'm gonna go with the Lions then.
He's definitely not 100%.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Lions. I go with the Lions, and this is why. Because if they can play keep away, they can beat them. I honestly feel they can beat them. You know what I mean? But if their secondary doesn't come to play, they're gonna get chewed up. You know what I mean? That's just me honestly speaking. But I'm gonna switch my pick from the 49ers to the Lions because Debo is not 100%.
Okay. Mike T, talk to us about your boy Brock Purdy.
So I agree with I agree with Hybrid. I am going with the Lions.
Ooh.
I am going with the Lions for the reason of the Lions have proven early in the season what they did with Kansas City. Not to knock on Kansas City, but they went to Kansas City on a big game and on the road, and they beat a good team. They have beat some good teams on the road this year. They have showed that they can do that. Jared Goff has been playing really well. St. Brown has been playing pretty well as well. They established the rushing game pretty much with Montgomery pretty good last week. And I think what Green Bay has showed that you can establish the run game on 49ers. And if you do, that's the way, just like Mark said with Kansas City, that's the way to success. So my brain kind of wants me to pick the 49ers, but I might have to go against my brain here and just say the Lions, because the Lions, I mean.
All right. That's two for the Lions. Wild card.
And it's my heart says Lions. It really does. Because it really does, because I think they can recreate what the Packer did to Mike's point, because I think he's 100% on that. And get that running game going. And they got two running backs that can do it. Jameer Gibbs and Montgomery can get it popping. And so here's the thing.
Good game.
Hey, Gibbs, people don't want to give Gibbs his credit because he's a rookie. He can do just as about what CMC can do on that offensive side of the ball, bro. He really
he's electric. He really is. He's been turning it up
and catching it. So bro, they can do it. But I'm rolling with my heart. That Lions secondary is cheeks, dog. They can't cover all them guys, bro. They can't carry all them guys, man. Purdy, he about to hibachi that secondary, dog. He about to light them up.
Oh, so you go 49ers?
49ers, man. He about to light that secondary up, man.
All right, I like it. I like the little switcheroo at the end there. I like it. You build up the suspense. Good stuff.
I let the Lions up to let them down.
Hey,
man, it's a red team.
It wasn't like a raw. It was like Jae Jones.
Man, this is a tough pick. I still don't know which way I'm gonna go with it, but the 49ers, they cannot be this. They cannot come out and be mid like they were. And I'm talking offense and defense. Okay. Because I didn't go in depth in defense the first time, as Mike, he did say I didn't go in depth. But that secondary, they was getting pass interferences like nobody's business. I didn't recognize that defense. I ain't recognize them at all. Who is this? Missing tackles. Aaron Jones was out there running like he was playing backyard football. However, Detroit is not a really good road team, and that frightens me a little bit. And that secondary, as Mar just alluded to, is cheat. So, man, I think I'm going to go with the 49ers at home. Even if Debo isn't 100%, I think they kind of now know that he's not going to be 100%, so they can game plan a little bit better for him not being 100%. Last week, of course, he went out during the game. They didn't expect that. But this time, if they already know he's not 100, so they're going to game plan for it. And I think that defense is going to be a little bit better where the wide receivers of the Lions are not going to be able to get off as much as they've been doing throughout this playoffs.
Brock Purdy would have more than 2 picks this game. At least 2 picks, I'm sorry.
Really?
Are you stabbing that?
Shoo-wee. All right,
I
so
think we forgot
you said you going 49ers, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't make a pick?
49ers.
Okay, is that official?
49ers. I'm gonna go
It's
with
official. Sweet 2-2. Well, that means I'm going to be breaking the tie. I'm going 49ers without a doubt. I think they get it done pretty easily. CMC is going to do his thing, like Jay brought up. A road team, man. Jared Goff is different. He's been on fire. This will give him a chance to rewrite his narrative. If he does have a performance, hey, prove us wrong. But on the road for his career, he has not done that. So this is his one shot to be able to do that. And now we're moving in the super drive out here. So we might get talked about it later. We'll give Jae Jones a little maybe extra time too for this one. 45-second play clock here. We got Jim Harbaugh signed to the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh has left you, Jay. Do you want to go first or last? And when he's with the Chargers, does he move the needle? He had 5 wins this year. Was it 7, 8, or more?
So I already knew Jim Harbaugh was going to leave, especially if he won a national championship. That's what he came there to do, especially after all the allegations and suspensions that he had this year. So most Michigan fans knew that. As far he may get. I don't know if he's going to get more wins this year. They got a lot of free agency. They're $45 million over the cap. They got a lot of pieces to put in place. So it's going to be, and it's in a tough division. So I don't know if he's going to get over 5 or 6 wins.
Really? Woo.
I don't think so.
Hey, you doing your man dirty like that?
No, it's
Mike
just the situation he's going into is challenging.
It is. I
You'll
guess.
get him on track in years to come, but off the break, I don't.
Do I get 45 seconds too?
Yeah. You get 40.
So it's going to be more wins because in the NFL script, LA got to get some more wins. They're going to probably get like 7 or 8. I'll give them that. Plus, Denver's going to be really bad this year coming up, so they have a chance to be competing with the Chiefs for the and I didn't say win, but they have a chance to be competing with the Chiefs for the West, the AFC West. So I think he'll move. I think he's definitely going to move the needle. I see what Jay's saying, but I do think they're going to win more games because Roger Goodell needs that LA market to work.
So what number you giving him? 7, 8, or more?
I'm set 7 or 8, between 7 and 8.
All right. Wild card.
I don't think he moves the needle. Jim Harbaugh. Woo, what to do? He'll move the needle next year, as in after his first year. This first year, nah. Antonio Pierce is gonna have the Raiders right. Okay, Jim Harbaugh will probably do better than Sean Payton because Sean Payton the way he did Russell. But yeah, 7 wins, 6. That nah. It ain't popping like that.
Hybrid, what you take?
So I give him about, same thing, 6 to 8 wins maybe. And this is why, to Mike T's point, and what y'all missed as well, he's moving into the same conference as his brother. So the league has that to sell. brother matchup. They already did the Super Bowl thing in opposing conferences. Now they can go back and forth. Trust and believe, the Ravens and the Chargers will be on the schedule next season, most
They
likely.
are.
Exactly. So
All
you know what I mean. So yeah, it's cool, but he'll be like 6 to 8 wins most likely.
I agree with y'all up to the part where he doesn't get it done. I think he gets him over eight wins. He's never had less than an 8-win season in his NFL career. Short but sweet. I think he gets it done with the Chargers. They got a good squad.
And G, to your point, G, to all the coaches that are getting new jobs, he's the only one that's kind of landing with the quarterback already there. Everybody else is kind of in rebuild situation with a quarterback.
How many wins does Michigan get?
Speaking about a rebuild situation, let's go to the Tennessee Titans. They just hired a new coach, Brian Callahan. It's his first head coaching gig. Jay, talk to us. I'm giving a 30-second. Jay gets 40.
Nah, it's an exciting day. We're getting ready to modernize our offense, so it's going to look totally different than what it did before. He's got a lot of connects. We're looking to see what his staff is going to look like. Some potential free agencies. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd are names that are being thrown out there. But it's definitely a new day in Tennessee. It's exciting, so can't wait to see.
All right, wild card.
Hey, get an offensive-minded coach over there, and hopefully it can translate onto the field through the players that they decide to keep. But they also gotta, stop making boneheaded plays in the GM room, as in like trading away your number one wide receiver. Hopefully they don't do nothing silly like that no more. So, but yeah, gotta improve that offense. So gotta go that way. Good move.
All right. Hybrid, I get to you.
Nah, but to your point though about them, they kind of look smart about trading away AJ Brown, because if the same antics he's had in Philly was there, I would have traded him as well. You know what I mean, just to get that out the locker room. But I mean, it's one of those wait and see things. Like, I mean, shout out to Jae Jones and his team for making the move. I mean, only place you can go is up.
Hey, somebody else is all the way up. Raheem Morris up in the ATL gig out there.
Get Mike.
Damn.
Let's get Mike.
Oh,
my bad, Mike. My bad.
Damn, that's how you feel about Mike?
No. Hey, I was trying to keep moving. My bad. I definitely thought I hit you. My bad.
Raheem Morris, I'll go first.
Hey, Raheem Morris, ATL. I'll give you extra 30 seconds on this one, Mike.
I don't need it.
I didn't know what you were about to say.
Russell Wilson.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
You don't need 30 seconds? You might need more than that.
30 seconds to sell my point. Russell Wilson to Atlanta. If it's ever more real than now. Rock with you, stop with you. Everybody get on the floor.
What two
I knew he was going.
Hey, talk to him with that 1-2 step over there, wild card.
Hey, man. Hey, to back up Mike T's point, now that Raheem Morris is a defensive-minded coach, you need a veteran quarterback that can run an offense like Russell Wilson. So, hey, Mike T on to something. 1-2 step.
Jae Jones.
Hey, man, I think what's said has been said, man. It's cool, but they got to get the quarterback situation situated, man. Like, that's the number one priority. Russ is out there. Sierra's from the A. It makes sense, man. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But congratulations to him for getting another opportunity to coach.
Hey, G, let me get them 30 seconds. Hey, me and me had the trap. It's going down. Russell Wilson gonna be hitting us.
He gonna be cranking it.
Oh man. Hey, somebody clip that for Mike's new intro with that dance right there. Hey, hybrid.
Hey, I mean, it's cool. I mean, 09 he was 3-13, 10 he was 10-6, 11 he's 4-12 as a head coach, and congratulations.
13 years though, bro.
I think I thought he could have used another time in with the Dolphins there.
Yeah, but I mean,
he turned around there, man.
I said congratulations to him. That's what.
Hey, something we can get real quick, I guess. Where do you this was on the dock? where do you rank Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback all time? Is he in your top 5? What do you think? Jay, in the top 5 or nah?
He's definitely in my top 5.
How high up there?
I could probably put him at number 3.
Okay.
But his story is not over.
Who's your 2? Who's your 2?
I gotta go Brady Montana.
Okay. I went a little different. I went
different.
All right.
So,
hey, wild card.
We talking about like right now?
Historic and historic. Yeah, it's right now. He's past that.
Okay. Well, if we talking about playing in the league right now, yeah, he's top. But if we going all time, man, I can't. His story's not finished, bro.
Right.
This is why I rock with y'all, man. Y'all, we're speaking the truth out here right now. Like, hey, this is real.
Hey, but if you look at his resume, and if he was to stop playing right now, you can make a case that he'd be top 5.
Oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, without a doubt.
And that's, you know what I mean.
So he's not in your top 5 of what greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Greatest of all time right now, no.
He's still
right
playing.
Outside top 5 because he's still playing. Because like for me, my 2 top is like Joe Montana and Peyton Manning.
All right. If I switch the narrative that you've ever seen play,
that I've ever seen play, oh yeah,
with video too of previous years.
No, that I've been alive to see. So I've seen Joe Montana play. I've seen Peyton play. I've seen Brady. I've seen all them cats play. So he's top 5 that I've seen like physically on TV. Yes.
All right. Bet. Wild card. We just got wild card. Whoops. Hybrid. Red world name.
So that was kind of my point too. You know, I kind of put that on the docket because I saw a report saying that Patrick Mahomes right now is the second best quarterback in NFL history. And I to you guys when I just said no, he's not better than Peyton Manning right now because he hasn't stopped playing yet. You know what I mean? And also, even you do first 7 years, Manning's numbers were kind of similar. He had more yards, a little less touchdowns, I think. A hell of a lot more interceptions, but he's definitely in my top 5 all time right now. And he'd probably be number 4. To me, it's Brady, Manning, Montana, Mahomes, and y'all gonna kill me for this, Steve McNair.
Hey,
and Mike T.
Mike T. Get an argument, but I appreciate that though.
No, I'm saying that like I was a McNair fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had game. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. Yeah, Steve McNair is not in my top 5, but rest in peace to him. He was a great. But also, I'm might say this the wrong thing. People might not agree with me, but I think Patrick Mahomes is shitting on Peyton Manning.
He is.
You got to factor in as much as you say that everything else, the stats might be close. You got to factor in his rushing,
rushing yards. Yep.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning was actually controlling the game.
Like, but Peyton Manning also had a better talent around him as well.
Reggie Wayne.
Wait.
He had the cheetah. He had the cheetah and Kelsey out here now.
Kelsey. He had, bro.
Oh my gosh, dog. Bama Peyton Manning came in the league with number 1 round everything. He came in the league with Marshall Faulk and Marvin Harrison, both first round picks. The next year they drafted Edgerrin James and Reggie Wayne.
But
first round.
That's because they suck. Because they suck.
Yeah, but still, that don't mean.
But he had the talent.
He had the talent around him.
But it's more than just.
And then we went to Denver. Rest in peace to him. He had Demaryius Thomas, who was a first round pick.
And he had somebody on the other
side. All right, hey, we got to keep moving. We got plenty of arguments here.
I just want one question from Patrick Mahomes, and I know Walcott knows this. Has Patrick Mahomes ever played with a first round wide receiver?
No.
I rest my case.
Right.
And his postseason numbers is better than Manning, basically.
So something that happened. You guys might already know about, but who's actually going to be in the Super Bowl? There's this little stuff going around here. A newscast in Canada had a headline that listed the playoff halftime performances people But also with that headline had the 49ers and Ravens game, Super Bowl game. Is it just by accident? Is the NFL scripted? Are you in this conspiracy stuff? Hey, let's hop into he'll take you down the rabbit hole. Mr. Hybrid here.
Thank you, my brother. So, hey, NFL. I know y'all pissed right now. Y'all called that Canada station and said, "You must, Mike, stop that shit."
Oh,
I know you guys are pissed because y'all put the 49ers and the Ravens up there, and with the halftime show. And mind you, if it walked like a duck and it talked like a duck, then the mongoose tell us with. No, it ain't.
Hey, wild card. Are you with this conspiracy theorist?
Hey, I mean, we hear this all like a lot every year about conspiracy. At the end of the day, man, you know how hard it is to get 53 players on 32 teams to all buy into the same conspiracy. Like, come on, man.
But
Yes.
to my credit.
Yes, they told everybody stop kneeling, and everybody stopped kneeling.
Like Coach Drip said, from like my source has confirmed that it's not with the players, it's with the refs. Now, they're the ones that's manipulating and
the timekeepers
are licensed like WWE. I'm just saying.
Hey, Mike T.
Nah, I mean, this is bad. This is a horrible look for the NFL. I mean, I know he's going on the conspiracy, but this is a horrible look for the NFL if this actually happens. Like, this is bad. Like, it does not look good if it happens. So if Roger's smart, he better make an audible now and throw Detroit in there. Because this don't look. And the thing about it is, it don't look good to us because we're going to come back and talk about it. But to America, we're stupid. Everyone's still going to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Even knowing this.
Jae Jones.
Hey, I wanted to be the blackest Super Bowl ever with Detroit and Baltimore in there, man. So, hey, if they got to throw the script off a little bit and throw Detroit in there, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it at all. But like Mar said, man, they got a conspiracy theory every year. And like Mike T said, man, if it is the 49ers and the Ravens, it's not a good look on the NFL part.
Hey, I'm just having fun. I really don't know.
No, I'm with you though. I'm with you though.
Hey,
53 players.
Come on, hey, why the hell would the NFL of all people send this news to a Canadian station? Out of all so that means every other news station will be getting the same news that it's fixed.
No, but they have shown how every news station that said the same report multiple times, and they have synced it in, like I'm saying, different types of situations. So that's not unheard of, but we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I seen it. I'm not gonna hold you. I seen it before Hybrid said something to us. I seen it. And I just didn't say nothing.
It's the same one though. It's the same one. It's not a different one. I don't believe.
But what I'm saying, but what he's saying is, how does this say the teams plus Usher?
Hey, but
and Post Malone.
You know, it's the same day as who was being announced for the halftime performances.
Hey,
so they said that.
Know.
Yeah, Usher gonna be in it. Hey,
Usher know. We should ask him.
But is it because they're the top teams from their conferences?
Like, so of course, everybody's gonna believe the conspiracy because like these teams are supposed to be in the Super Bowl pretty much.
What happened was that one station didn't get they didn't read the whole thing. Like dude probably was you know what I'm saying? He didn't read the whole thing. Don't release this part till this time.
So, but you're saying every news station would get the same script though.
Every news station read the whole joint and it said, "Hey, do not release till such and such date."
Hey.
Right.
Holla at me. If you work at a news station, holla at me because I am with BetAlytics.com, baby. We will take the advantage back from the sportsbook with you every single night. If you give me that kind of details and data, give me the info, I'll take it. But hey, sign up with us. Promo code Caveman, CAVEMAN. I got the spelling right there. Hey, new API system out there, man. They're giving you thousands of info every day. It's refreshing on the hour now. The player props, game lines updated daily. Sign up with us, 25% off any subscription of your choice. It is well worth it. But hey, we're going to move on quick. We got a couple quick things here. We're going to go to girls basketball. Caitlin Clark, we're skipping that. We're skipping that. LSU South Carolina playing tonight as we record pretty much. What's y'all's take on this game? South Carolina's number 1, undefeated. LSU is number 9 with 2 losses.
We watching it because of South Carolina.
Go Tigers.
But it's tied with a minute left, and Angel Reese fouled
In the game?
out.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Go Tigers.
It's a heck of a game, and South Carolina just hit a 3. So it's what you want to see, man. Popcorn.
Wild card.
Hey, man, me and Jay been excited for this matchup all week since Monday night. Might even be longer than that when we saw it on the schedule. So
Would you start clicks on the show?
I'm just
Me
saying.
and Hybrid wasn't excited about it. We didn't talk about it on Tuesday.
Well, and then a Hybrid and Mike T were excited about it since Tuesday too, since they talked about it.
Damn, y'all just carrying me the whole show, skipping me, telling me I wasn't excited. Like, damn.
No, I'm just saying because like me and Jay always talk about women basketball. I know I ain't messing with you. He a fool, but now this is what you like to see. Hey, on the Man Cave Sports Podcast, was what we been talking about since it's beginning of the time.
We talk sports. We talk sports.
This is how you get women's sports noticed. You got to talk about it. You got to show them love because they putting on great content. Show them love, and whoever wins this game, as I'm watching it right now as we record, it don't matter for me. I got entertained. It was a good game, so that's what you want.
All right. Hey, Jae Jones.
You went to me first.
I went to. Oh man, here we go.
See what I mean?
Hybrid.
Yeah,
See? It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
As we watching right now, LSU missed a shot and they fouled South Carolina, so we'll most likely lose this game. You know what I mean? Just keeping, unless they make a great defensive play, make it 3. But it don't really matter to the, to the SEC tournament for real. Like this, you know what I mean? Like if LSU can catch right. If they can win the SEC tournament, then they're in the big game. They tournament. So you know what I mean. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Mike T has been talking about this wild card. Tell him, Mike.
Man, South Carolina is the truth. South Carolina is the truth. And Don Staley, shout out to Don Staley. Let's go. Gamecocks, Lady Gamecocks.
No pause. We'll move on, right?
I said Lady Gamecocks.
We're out.
Hey, Bangkok people,
Okay, yeah, pause.
Yeah, this show.
Oh, man. Hey,
yeah, thank y'all for joining us.
Hey, one last topic going on out here. Aussie Open's going down. The women's final is already set. Zhang Qinwen versus, I'm butchering these, Arena Sabalenka. Sabalenka hasn't dropped a set the whole tournament.
That's a good job.
She's probably taking it for the women's finals. In the men's semifinals going on not yet. It's about to start. We're just about finished recording. Novak Djokovic going up against Jacob Sinner. And then on Friday, before this releases, Daniel Medvedev, Alexander Zverev. Djokovic already holds the record for the most singles championships in all-time Grand Slam finals. He's going to add to it this weekend, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of him. But, hey, shout out to my crew out here, man. You find me at G Money Caveman on Twitter with BetAlytics. I'm putting out plays of the night, parlays. Hybrid, where can we find you? Tell them about your show, bro.
At eProc the Hybrid on Instagram and Twitter and everything like that. The Hybrid show on Tuesdays, but it is moving to another date. I'm going in studio, so y'all be on look at that for, in DMV area at TLB Band and Show. Y'all come see a show, you know what I mean? I'm the singer, you know what I mean? So come on, that.
Hey, Jae Jones, tell where he finds you in the spaces.
Hey, man, Jae Jones on all 5 social media platforms on Mondays, the weekend sports recap with Wildcard Mile on Monday, 7 p.m. The Man Cave Sports Group on Facebook. Check it out. Also, shout out to Stanford's women basketball coach, Tara Van Deer. She's the most winningest college coach with more to go.
Good stat. Hey, before I hit you, Mike T, hey, our boys at Four Corners. Fours up, quads down. And Four Corner Boys this weekend, Royal Rumble watch party on Spaces. Make sure y'all tune into them. Hey, Royal Rumble, baby. Mike T, tell him where he finds you at, man.
Yo, you can find me at Champ T 304 everywhere until I get my belt. Then I'll change my name back.
Okay. What about Friday nights? Where do he find you? Oh, so wild card, wild card mom. Yo, where do you find you, man? And tell about your shows.
Hey man, y'all can catch me, man, in the four corners of wrestling with my brothers over there. Who's quiet. Hey, tap in with the Twitter space for Royal Rumble, and then right here with my fellas right here, D Man Cave Sports podcast every Saturday, 613 Faye Productions on the YouTube channel. Holla at us.
Hey, you ain't talking about the gun line, boss. You ain't talking about the My GM. My
Oh.
GM coming back March, whatever date that we set. I don't remember.
What is it, like first week of March?
Yes.
Yeah, the My GM's coming back because the WWE 2K24 is coming out with the Bianca Belair and the Rhea Ripley cover. So I might have to get a physical copy of that joint. And yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, tap in with all the 613 Faye Productions content on the YouTube channel or the audio where you get your podcast needs. That's what it is, baby.
Sir, make sure y'all review us, give it a like, ratings, anything. We appreciate y'all every week tuning in. Hey, Jay, tell them what we do.
Hey, you ain't gotta go, but you gotta get the hell up out of here because we shutting the door on y'all asses.
Peace.